Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. I'm just enjoying this beautiful Philadelphia weather. You see I'm underneath the shade, though. You know what I mean? This light skin ain't ready for them sun rays yet. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? But it's very much summertime. You know what I'm saying? That's a Philly anthem, too, by the way. Let's go, champ. But anyways, man, I wanted to stop by real quick. You know, because I just wanted to get this off of my chest. There was some fight film that I've been looking at. You know what I mean? I've been studying because I've been really excited to see this fight between Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis. I'm looking at both of these guys' strengths, and I'm looking at their weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Kind of similar to what I do as a boxing coach anyways. But I wanted to take a more deeper look. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at fights where Xander Zayas is on the back foot, when he's on the front foot, when he's boxing, when he's being the aggressor. And I noticed a little tendency, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all probably already noticed it if y'all watch fight film yourself, because it is a bit obvious. You know what I mean? So maybe a YouTube channel, a content creator, whoever probably noticed it. A boxing coach probably noticed it before me. So shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? For keeping the people informed. But one thing I noticed about Xander Zayas' game is that when somebody's putting pressure and they're on the front foot against him, he uses them angles all day. Punching, 2, 3, 4 punch combination, that he's turning. You know what I mean? Constantly making his opponent reset, giving him a different angle. And, you know, he's hard to hit. You know what I'm saying? He's hard to hit because he's constantly moving. A moving target is a very difficult target to hit, especially when they have the skill set, the experience, and the boxing ability like Xander Zayas does. Now, I went back and watched some fights where, you know, he was the aggressor, where he was coming forward, when he was bringing the action, when he was bringing the fight to his opponents. And I noticed that same tendency he has when he's on the back foot, he doesn't have on the front foot. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that when he's the aggressor, he's not using his angles as much. Sorry about that, the train. He's not using his angles as much, y'all. He's more of a he's more of a target. You know what I'm saying? When he's on the front foot, he stays on the center line a bit longer than he does when he's, you know, coming forward. And to be honest with you, man, that's not something you could afford to do against a sharp, accurate, pinpoint puncher like Jaron Ennis. Especially with them little gloves on, man. There's only so much that you could take being on the center line too long. Your best bet is to, you know, create them angles even when you're on the front foot. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Xander Zayas is in the gym, you know what I mean, and working on his constant movement even when he's on the front foot. Create them angles, man. Turn. The more you turn, and Boots is, you know, because you say you're going to have him chasing shadows, right? So hopefully, because there's going to be times where Boots is gladly going to take the back foot to lure you in to land some big counters. Hopefully, you know, you working on your angles, not only when you're on the back foot and outboxing aggressive fighters, but hopefully you're working on your angles when you're coming on the front foot as well, man. So definitely get your studying up, Xander, man. Of course, listen to your coaches, but definitely tap into your Vasyl Lomachenko's, who was a come forward, you know, a pressure type guy, but he was, you know, really big on angles. Hopefully you're doing the same thing with Bam Rodriguez, who is phenomenal at creating angles on the front foot. You know what I mean? And hopefully you watching some Orlando Canizales, man. That's a slept on, underrated guy right there that a lot of people aren't really studying. So I really hope that you taking the time to study these guys and take some plays out their playbook, man. There's nothing wrong from learning from the guys who came before you. And they could be the reason why you have a lot of success. And who knows? You might even win. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all who like, oh, you know, this is a pro Boots channel. Oh, you're a Boots fan. Definitely a Boots fan. But I'm a boxing fan first. And what I want to see is both of these guys have brilliant game plans to see who really has the tools, who really has the mentality, who has the IQ to overcome the other and be the genuine better fighter that night. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, Xander Zayas' team isn't intelligent enough to figure this out on their own. Maybe that's part of their game plan. Who knows? But I think there's going to be moments where Xander's on the front foot, where he's on the back foot, but the idea has to remain the same. Punch, different angle. Punch, different angle. Punch, move. Punch, pivot around. Punch, half step back. Punch, step off of the line. Hopefully you're doing those things to make yourself a difficult target to hit against Jaron Ennis, man. So you're brilliant on the back foot when, you know, you're boxing and turning guys while they're coming forward. You're giving them a boxing lesson, but you're lacking in some departments when you're lacking in, you know, the defensive department, in my opinion, when you're coming forward. And if Boots notices that, if he notices that he has more success hitting you on the back foot than on the front foot, he's gladly going to, you know, step back, let you come in. And when you try to shoot one of those textbook combinations, he shoots some sharp shit right down the middle, and it might be good night. It might be a little stanky leg. It might be a little knockdown, and you don't want to be hurt against somebody like Jaron Ennis, man, because he's a phenomenal finisher. So that's something that I noticed in Xander Zayas' game that he has to fix immediately. If he does not fix this immediately, it could be curtains. It could be the reason why he lose, and probably lose in brutal fashion. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is Marcus Rosa, a.k.a. Mazuma TV, signing off. I hope you guys appreciated the content. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back at y'all with another live tonight. Be on the lookout for that one. Until then, I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful one. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.